Greetings ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs and I welcome you guys to yet another Fire Emblem character spotlights. I wasn't actually going to do this one, but then I got threatened by Reddit, so I guess that leaves me no choice. Today, we will be showcasing a humble curate by the name of Wrys. He cannot fight, but he can heal with his staff. Take him with you, and you'll be very glad you did. As with most of the Akaneia characters, Wrys' backstory isn't fully fleshed out. We meet him in a village in Talys, though it is unclear if this is the village he grew up or not, though he works as a local healer by the village monastery. He joins Marth because he is a helpful man and wants to heal the injured, and that's pretty much about it. After the War of Darkness, he returns to Altea and constructs a monastery for children who lost their parents during the war. In the War of Heroes, Wrys volunteers to join the 7th Platoon as a healer, and is later one of the many companions of Marth getting targeted by curate and her assassins, but is luckily rescued by Marth before they can get to him. As a token of his gratitude, Wrys once again joins Marth to heal his companions. After the War of Heroes, Wrys once again returns to the same monastery he built and continues to help people in need. Wrys is a bold, old man, dressed in grey robes. That is literally all there is to say about his appearance. He carries his staff, but can't fight, only heal. Take him with you, and you'll be very glad you did. Wrys' personality is, as with many of the Akaneia characters, not really fleshed out, though in Fire Emblem 12, Heroes of Light and Shadow, he does get some extra dialogue, particularly with the Avatar. It is revealed that he is a rather eccentric, if not comical, character. Still, one thing is clear, Wrys is a kind, selfless soul, dedicated his life to helping those in need. He may not be able to fight, but he can heal the wounded. Take him with you, and you'll be very glad you did. As a unit, Wrys appears in 3 different installments of the series. He is one of the few characters from Fire Emblem 1 that didn't make it into Mystery of the Emblem, where he was, ironically, replaced by a vulnerary. Why they decided to cut him from the game is up to speculation, but many feel it is because they wanted Renna to be the main cleric of the game. In Fire Emblem 1, Wrys is the first healer you encounter. His base stats and growths are horrendous, even by that game's standards, but since magic doesn't exist in this game, it's not really like Wrys needs stats to perform his job. The only stat that can screw him over a little is weapon level, which he only has 3 of, though it also does happen to be his highest growth at 20%. With a weapon level of 3, Wrys can wield heal, mend and recover staves, but will be unable to wield physics and reserve staves. In Fire Emblem 1, healers don't level up via the use of staves, but rather by surviving combats. For every time an enemy attacks Wrys and doesn't kill him, he gets experience as if he actually killed the unit, and this can be done over and over and over again. Due to this, it is actually possible to easily level up Wrys to level 20 on a single enemy, as long as he is standing on a fort or have some sort of other external healing source. As long as the enemy unit is not capable of killing Wrys in a single round of combat, you can keep healing him up, and he will keep earning experience at a very rapid rate. This isn't actually necessary or useful, as the level ups will hardly give him anything, but it is a fun thing to do if you plan on using Wrys for shits and giggles. Wrys can promote in this game, a luxury only shared by a few other classes, and this is actually a hell of a lot more viable than you may think. The promotion gains in Fire Emblem 1 are absolutely ridiculous, as Wrys will gain 13 speed and thus cap out the stats. Since magic doesn't exist in this game, and hits pretty much anything regardless of skill, this means that Wrys will actually be able to fight incredibly well, though wasting a bishop ring on him when there's characters like Linda, Merrick and Lena in this game is a questionable choice. Still, Wrys does what he is supposed to do in this game. He is a walking heal staff. Take him with you, and you'll be glad you did. After being neglected and replaced by a vulnerary in Mystery of the Emblem, Wrys returns in Shadow Dragon in all his wrinkly glory, and he fills pretty much the same role as he did in the first game. His base stats and growth rates have been increased slightly to compensate for the fact that every character in this game has better stats, but Still, Wrys is considered a pretty shit unit. However, because the warp staff is so prevalent in this game, you can never really have enough staff users on your team, so if you're going for a ranked speedrun, Wrys actually becomes a rather important unit. You just have to let him heal a little so he gets the staff rank to use it. In Heroes of Light and Shadow, Wrys appears during the tutorial, and can thus be trained a little bit in order to start out at a higher level once he rejoins in Chapter 3X. In this game, he is nothing special either, although he once again has received a slight boost to both base stats and growth rates to compensate for the inflation of stats in this game. Again, there is really nothing particularly interesting to note about him here either. He is a walking heal staff. Take him with you, and you'll be very glad you... Okay, this is starting to get old now. Thank you for watching this character spotlights. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to feature a character in a future episode, please post it in the comment section below. Just make sure you visit the playlist by clicking the link in the video description, as I may already have featured your favorite character. Either way, a like and a comment really helps out my channel a lot, so I would certainly appreciate it. Once again, thank you for watching, my name has been Mangs, and I'll see you next time.